Dear students, we are introducing in MySql. So we have to learn how we can create the database in MySql. So we can start. MySql means this is the statement query language. We know that the programming language by Python, but this SQL is connected by the Python. So we can say this is the MySql. So we can use the database according to Oracle command base. So how we can use the database? In previous classes, 9th and 10th, you have learned MS Access from the Microsoft Office, but we are introduce the database in big features, that is MySql. MySql is the customized and the standard form. It is used in the different organization according to their requirements. Even in our school, we can use your fees structure and your details, name, address, roll number, pending fees, so many things. So this is the real-time database we can use in our school. So how we can use this? We can use this in the database management system with MySql command based programming. Here are the as for the statement Q for the query and L for the language. So we can design this structure as a statement query language. So we can see how we can create the database so we can use it. We can see here is this error is no database selected. So we can, first of all, we cannot create this table without any database. So we have to design the database to remove this error. So what we can do, first we can write the command create the database. So we can write create database. We can write the name of the create database. So we can write the name here. So suppose I'm write down here, this is the record. Now record is the name of the database. We can see the query here, that is the query. Okay, one row affected. Now we can see this record. How can we see this record? So databases. We can write the command here. So this is the database and I have give this command, this is the record. So this record is new created in the database. Already there are the few databases here, but I don't know what are the name. So we have write the command the show database. So now we know that here are the 8 rows in the set and these are the record database. So we can use this record database. Use record. We can write the command use record. This use record is we are using the database from all of these. We can select one of these. So we are selecting this record. So we are writing here use record. Then here the database changed. Now I am entering the record. I am entering the record room database. So this is the database changed. Again, now this command already the create the table student that. So here is this error will be removed in here because we can select the database. Create table student. Now the create the table, the name is the student. So this is the name, varchar, how long the name is here, maybe 10 characters, 5 characters, 20 characters. So I give the limit here. So this name is the variable and variable type is the character. So I give the type of this, for example 10. This 10 is the limit to write the name when we are using the table. Roll number int, so this is an integer value, so this is the roll number int. Marks also this is the integer value. We can close this and terminate it. Then the query okay, table is created. Now we can enter the value of in the table, that is insert into. The name of the table is the student. The name of the field are name, roll number and marks. Name, roll number, marks. Now give the values for the name, roll number and marks. Name, this is a character. We can write in the single quote any one name, for example a name, roll number and marks, for example 60, and terminate it. Okay, now we can insert the value, so we can write insert into table name is student, the field is, we can see that the field are name, roll number and marks. So we can write here name, roll number, marks. This is the insert into student. The field are name, roll number, and marks, and these are the values. Values will be inserted into the name, roll number, and marks. For example, we can write in the single quote, that is the name of the student is the Manish, roll number is 1001, and marks, for example, this is the 60. We can terminate this. So this is the one query is created here, one row affected. Again we can write the same values. So we can again values, for example, this is the first data, and we can write here this is the second data. Second data is that Amit, (1002), and for example 56. This is the second query generated here. One more again. Values, for example, Ramesh 1003 78. Values again, (1003). For example, this is the 58. So this is the query. Okay, now we can see the table for the data. So we can select star from the name of table is, that is the student. So we can write here student. Okay, so we can collect the data here. So this is the command is created by the MySql. So at the end we know that is the use of the database when we are using to create the report for the various types. We can use this data for the record. This is not a memory, this is the data mine, and as well as we can warehouse. So the data can be encrypted in the MySql, and always we can see the data with the help of MySql commands. We can share the data as well as by the SQL commands. We can update, we can delete, we can change the data, and we can modify the data always in the terms of the command. Here are the two types of queries. First is the DDL, that is the data definition language, and second is the DML, data manipulate language. In the DML, that we can calculate the mathematically arithmetic calculation, just like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, average, so anything. And DDL is the create the table in the RDMS for the primary key and foreign key, candidate key, so on. We can relate it one table to another table. This is called RDBMS. So I hope this video will give you some knowledge, and all these queries you can write in your notebook. If you have any question, you just send me your question in my WhatsApp number, that is the 95575055101. but the question you can send me, that is the personal. Thank you.